Good morning, one and all. How are we? It's Saturday, and you know what that means. We've got a fabulous weekend show for you. We've already launched in the first 2 hours this morning with the lovely Mel and Amanda, the candle making, which was absolutely phenomenal. Do you want to go to your side?
No, I'm guesting.
Oh, is that why you like to do it? I just didn't know if
Yes.
you felt more comfortable of a certain side.
No.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
How long have we been
Only
doing
like
this?
10 months in. Good morning to you. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. If you did join the lovely Mel and Amanda for the fabulous candle making show this
Candles are
morning,
brilliant.
I know they make me hungry just looking at them.
They're fabulous. I'm going to do a whole, so my grandma's trifle bowl at Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a multi-wick candle all as a dessert.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to say, if you're getting on that trend of making those dessert candles, make sure to send your
Love
pictures
it.
in because we are loving that. Amanda has been full of inspiration with those projects, so it's been lovely to sit back and watch and enjoy them. So I hope you enjoyed it too. I'm sure you did. Had a wonderful, busy show. And if you did join for those 2 hours, please make sure to check out your baskets as well. If you've got anything sat in there, maybe it's that storage, which we don't know how long it's going to last. And once it's gone, it takes months to come back in.
does
I think
indeed.
Stephanie was saying about 4 months, if
Yeah,
and
yeah,
when.
absolutely.
So please make sure to get that in your basket. We're going to show it you again during this show as well. And I've filled one with all my crafty bits and bobs.
Have you now?
Well, it had quite a bit of stuff in it already.
I
you
use
should
them to store my stencils though too. Stencils,
Oh yeah, stencils in there,
stamps, dyes, all of that
magazines,
kind of
rice
stuff. Yeah, all of that.
papers.
Rice paper.
You should see mine at home. It's like Pac-Man, but open like that. It's just
Baby
bursting
shark.
at the seams. It's begun. Anyway, so good morning to each and every one of you. Get involved, get in the comments. Want to hear from you. We have now got for you the scan and cut hour, the SVG of those fabulous boxes, which launched yesterday. So if you didn't get a chance to see yesterday, well, we've got an hour dedicated to it for you today, along with lots of other items that you can pop in your basket alongside it. We do. I'm looking forward to this.
This
It's
is brilliant.
exciting.
So this was, I might be wrong, but I think this was one of the last cutting craftoriums we did before we came to Highlight Crafts. And it's absolutely phenomenal. So it's not new, but it will be new to a lot of you. So because there's been a lot of you bought scan and cuts recently, and the value for money in this, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. So we'll get David to do all the housekeeping, and I'm going to talk you through this.
Lovely.
I've got a box to build, well, a holder for your milk cartons.
Oh, nice.
Which is really cool. And then we're going to go into Canvas Workspace because you're not only getting the boxes, you're getting all the patterns.
Oh, I don't know what you can do with a pattern.
Yes.
Oh,
Diane.
good morning, Diane.
So the lovely Mitch emailed us. Actually, she rang yesterday. I spoke to Mitch yesterday. She bought this, and the instruction booklet that's in it is more of a cutting guide.
Yes, it is.
Because on the Cutting Craftorium website and on the Highlight Crafts website on this product, we have put a link. There is a video for every single project. So we've put a link to that page on this product on the Highlight Crafts website.
And it's $19.99.
Yes.
Well, you know what to do, everybody. Thank you ever so much for
Diane.
that. Thank you, Dan. Right, okay. Well, on with the show. Before we do crack on with showing with you all the details of what's inside this fabulous download, I'm going to quickly and very briefly share with you how to shop with us during our live shopping hours here at Highlight Crafts, because it's incredibly simple, easy and achievable for everybody to get involved with and sit back, relax, shop and watch. So we're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram. There are 2 live shoppable social media accounts. Okay, so you'll find us streaming on the Highlight Craft pages. Now, along with the streaming, you'll see the comments section underneath where everyone says hello, good morning or good afternoon, and letting us know what you're crafting with or what you're up to on this sunny Saturday. Well, along with that, you can shop in the comments section. Now you'll see displayed on your screen the details of the items that we're not only demonstrating but talking about at the same time. So for example, if you want to get this SVG download into your basket, all you need to do is type shop boxes. It's always the word shop followed by the code that's applicable to that product. Now as soon as you enter that into the comments, just that alone, you will automatically receive a direct message from us at Highlight Crafts. It'll pop up in your messenger inbox with, of course, a reservation and a link. Now, all that you need to do then is go straight on over to that message, either during or after the show, click on it, and it will redirect you over to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, as soon as you get to the website, you'll not only see your basket filled with all of the items that you've shopped ahead for during the hour, you'll also find the website filled with lots of other items. And that's a great opportunity because it's not closed off or sealed to add anything else to your basket that may take your fancy. Have a look in the outlet, see some of our latest deals, some of our latest releases, and see some fabulous clearance discontinued items that may, of course, just tie that basket spend to £35 or more, because when you do go to checkout, log into your Highlight Crafts account. When you do log into your account, and if you've not got one, you can create one there and then and take advantage of all of these benefits at first instance. But you're going to get free postage when you spend £35 and over, okay? And that's after your discounts have been deducted. Talking of discounts, with every single purchase you make being a Highlight Crafts Club member, you will get a discount. So every price you see displayed on your screen during the show will be less when you press that checkout button. And also you build up points. Now those points build up in the background. They will accumulate quicker than you think, okay? And then when you go to press checkout, you can always check how many points you've got and go, oh, actually, do you know what? This one, I'm going to, instead of it being £50, it's only going to cost me a £5, because those points really do rack up, okay? There's plenty of other benefits of being a club member, and you'll get to look forward to all of those. We're also streaming live on the website. You can drop and drag all of the items that you'll see down the side of your screen displayed that are, of course, on the show. So you can quite literally shop ahead before we've even started talking about them. So you might be going for your storage before we've even shown it yet. So you can do that and check out on the website, and also join us on YouTube as well. So, quite frankly, wherever you are in the world, you can have a watch and have a shop, and you can sit back and enjoy the show. So keep your comments coming in. We'd love to hear from you. But this is the show of the SVG.
Yeah, this is incredible. So designer boxes. Okay, so first of all, let me show you exactly what you're getting, what you'll be able to make. So you're going to get all of these different boxes that you can make in different sizes. So we've done this a little bit differently. We've given you what they call the net. So if you imagine a box opened out and flat and it's all joined together, that's what they call a net. So you can cut it in one piece. But being a crafter, I went, but what if I want to make them bigger? And if the net's that big, I can only go a few sizes bigger.
Right.
And they were like, right, so what do you want? I went, I want them all individually as well, so you can build your own. Of course I did.
Of course.
Right, because I'm a crafter. So that's what we did. So you're going to get your flip top box, which is super, super cool.
I like this.
So this is what it's like when it's closed, and this is what it looks like when it's open. Now, you were talking about book nooks the other day.
Yes, that's
This
perfect.
would be perfect for making your own book nook inside there, because you can size it to something like the Tattered Lace Cherry Blossom Rise.
Oh, you could.
You know, where you get the layers of the picture,
Yep.
put the picture inside and then build around it. So you've got that one.
Cute.
Then you've got your napkin box, so perfect for your table.
Oh, it would
and you'll
look great.
notice that each one of these boxes has been allocated a pattern.
Right,
So if you were buying these as a set of dies, I know this is magnificent when it's
my
made
word.
up. Aaron did this one. This is absolutely phenomenal when it's made up. And look inside, it has an inside layer that you then have these in. So your apertures around here, this decorated as Christmas, would look wonderful.
That is phenomenal.
And then that on top. So if you buy those big tins or tubs of chocolate at Christmas, take them out of there, decorate this up with all your poinsettias and your holly, it's going to look absolutely fabulous. Now, the other thing that we did also was, rather than you having to go out and buy thick quality cards, so a high weight GSM to make them sturdy, he's also given you reinforcement files.
Right, okay.
So like a matte layer, but reinforcing, which is really, but that is superb. That'd be lovely with photographs in, actually, of a wedding.
I was just going to say, it looked
Put a
really
photograph
nice.
in each aperture.
I love
So
the
that's
style.
that one. Then you've got your trinket box. So this opens up. It looks like this when it's closed. It opens up and you've got your little drawers.
Oh, so they like all appear.
In there, so they all appear. Then you're getting your easel drawer box. And of course you can decorate these how you like, okay? Then you've also got your hexagon gift box. So this opens up and you've got your area in there to store your goodies. You've got your octagon box in this one. You've got your stuffed treat box. So this was a big trend where you'd make like a zigzag box and then stuff it with stuff.
Yeah.
So I bought Mick something a bit like this the other year for Christmas, and it had all retro sweets in it.
I was about to say, I can visualise like refreshers and lollipops
all of that,
popping
that
out.
Kind of thing. Or your crafty stash, and then wrap it in cellophane. It looked fabulous. This is your crate favour box, if you want a favour box for an occasion.
Nice.
This would be lovely. Then you've got your elegant cube box. So it's not just, it's a square base, but then it's got these fabulous little diagonals on the lid, so it looks a little bit different. Then you've got your cracked tube box. So this doesn't have a base or a top. This is the base and this is the lid. So it looks like that when it closes.
I like
Brilliant
that.
as a pencil pot, that one as well.
Definitely.
Your coffee cup treat box. So you know they're selling those bottles now, aren't they, of coffee? That'd be brilliant.
That's a great idea.
So you get that, right? Then you're also going to get the candle box. Now this will hold a large jar Yankee candle.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then when you push that in, all your candles that you've just been making, oh, imagine that, one of those desserts inside that.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
That would be fabulous. You've got your tea time treat box, and again, each one has a different pattern. This one is your pretty aperture box, and this is lovely, the way it opens out like that.
I love the black and white you chose to do everything in.
I wanted everybody to see the patterns really clearly,
Yeah.
and it looked amazing. And then this one is your brush, makeup brush, or your pencils, because it slides apart, so that's a good one.
In there.
Fancy paintbrushes. Then you've got your tea light gift holder, so if you're making your own wax melts,
Great.
this is going to be fabulous. Milk carton.
I do love that shape.
Good, aren't they?
These are amazing.
Cracker.
I've never seen a cracker that detailed in my life.
There you go. Then you're also going to get your triangle box. So that was brilliant for your Christmas gifts because it's like a Christmas tree.
Definitely.
You've got your takeaway box, your envelope box. So keep all your envelopes in, or your mail, or whatever it is. Look at that design. It's lovely, isn't it?
Put them all the letters
you could.
in. Yeah.
Then you've also got your lace-up gift box. Isn't that cute?
Oh my word, it just keeps going.
Sliding door box, oh I know, I made them all. Then you've got your milk carton holder, that's what we're going to make in this hour, your milk carton holder.
Okay.
Isn't that fabulous? Then you've got your picnic box in there as well. Love this. Then you've got your lunch style box.
I think this is my favourite
like
one.
your happy meal type thing, but slightly different, obviously. Then you've got your tissue box. Then you've got your tote bag.
Wow.
Then you've got your gift bag pocket with a little pocket on, so you can make that into a little satchel.
Mel, I can't. All of the shapes
All of
in
those.
here.
So you're getting all of those.
I love all these patterns though that we're seeing here.
Now here's the thing. So right now, if we didn't do the next bit, you would have 30 options because you'd cut that, decorate it with that pattern, cut that, decorate it with that pattern. But what we did, 66 pence for the files for a box.
66 pence?
But that's not where it ends.
Well, that's only putting it once as well, isn't it?
We then did 9 Baroque patterns. Okay, so you've got all of the, so these are all the patterns that are on the individual boxes. So now they're card fronts and they're stencils.
I was about to say that is a stencil.
They're stencils. And because of the way we save our files when we sell them to you, we don't compound them. So you can get to all of this pattern that's inside. So if you just wanted that as a border across your card, you could, which is brilliant, isn't it? Then you've got 10 of the floral patterns, that for Christmas.
I was about to say that. Magic glass etching cream through that onto glassware would look unbelievable.
Right, so now you've got all of these patterns. Look at that with a rose.
Oh, I like that.
And you can paper piece these if you like, that kind of thing. Then you're also going to get 12 of your geometrics. Okay, now then, because we've given you those 30 patterns, instead of having 30 options, you can put any pattern in any panel on any box. 900 options you've got.
900 options, but then you can change the size, which is
then you can change the size.
2.2 pence.
2.2 pence, and then you can change all the patterns. I know. It is less than 2.2 pence. Honestly, the value for money in this is absolutely phenomenal. And there is a link, did you say, Diane?
Yes.
In the chat?
On the product.
On the product, so go to the product on the website. There's a link that will take you to classes for every single one of the boxes.
Oh my word.
They are on the Cutting Craftorium website.
Cutting Craftorium website on the product, but we're linking you straight there.
What more could you want? Oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy value? $19.99, right? I can spend that in Tesco's at lunchtime.
Well, yeah, easily. Done. Lots of you are getting involved in your testimonials for a fabulous download. Rachel, good morning to you, Rachel.
Good morning.
She says, I have the original USB. It is so versatile and blinking brilliant.
That's my line, isn't it? Blinking brilliant.
Carol M as well, good morning to you, Carol.
Morning, Carol.
Please can I ask, what weight of card do you use for the boxes? So what would you best recommend?
So I would use something like a 220 to a 240. And as I said earlier, there are reinforcement panels. I've used our Posh card.
Yes, okay.
Which was 300, but then I'm not using the reinforcing panels. But I wouldn't go less than about a 220, 240.
I was going to say
you
want
need
some
the
good
rigidity
weight.
for the box.
Yeah.
So get your heavyweight card for the box, maybe a bit higher, maybe 250, and then use your thinner cards like we've got on the show, your lights and your darks, to do your mats and layers. But honestly, I can't believe, when I looked at the price, I was expecting it to be like $34.99 because when we launched it was $49.99. So I thought, you know what, as a download, probably $34.99. When I saw it was $19.99 before your discount, I was like, that's ridiculous because you're getting 30 patterns as well.
30 patterns along with all of those boxes.
It's amazing.
Pence per project. Mitch Walker says,
hi Mitch.
Is this different to All About the Boxes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
It's a different one to that one.
Yes, we did designer boxes, which were a bit more posh.
Oh, a bit more posh.
And then we did All About boxes, which were basic box templates, if you like.
There you go.
Nothing new. Whereas these, Aaron and Fran in our creative department, when we were at Innovation Hub, they designed these. I think they're absolutely fabulous.
They are indeed. Now
Great,
you can get yours.
they?
And also you can get it now and craft with it right now and this weekend for shop boxes, $19.99.
But Mitch, if you've got All About boxes, you can put any of these patterns in any panel on any of those boxes, and the patterns that you got with that you can put on these. So if you've bought any of our USBs or downloads that have those pattern panels, because of the way we save the files, you can use them on this.
Great.
So then you've got thousands of options, which is fantastic, isn't it? So if you go to this one, for example, and go, yeah, I want that, but I want it for Christmas, and you've got a Christmas pattern, you can put that pattern in that panel in that box.
Well, there you go. It kind of just summarise. You've just said that there's infinite options, which to me as a crafter is exactly what I want to hear.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure you are the same as well at home. $19.99 for this one. It's under 20 quid, and you're going to get your club discount as well.
And you can draw the patterns, and you can foil all the patterns, and you can emboss all the patterns, and you can paper pierce them.
Oh, do you know what?
$19.99.
You've just got your weekend sorted, everybody.
And
for
it's
under
instant.
20 quid. For
No
under 20
postage.
quid.
Instant. You can be doing this afternoon.
Imagine entertaining yourself all weekend for under £20. Not even all weekend, for the foreseeable, because you can craft with this.
Amazing,
it's timeless.
isn't
They're
it?
boxes.
Love it.
Giftables and a lot. So shop boxes to go for that one. It launched yesterday, but it's debuting here today, of course, on the 10 o'clock show on Saturday, Highlight Crafts. Lots of you getting involved as well. It's wonderful to have your company. Thank you so much. So Carol M says, thank you. So we're 300 GSM too heavy
No,
then?
absolutely not. That's what I've used. I like
Great.
a sturdy box.
Mel likes a sturdy
I like
box.
a sturdy box.
Mitch Walker as well said, as in question, does that mean I can ask you to come help me sort this crafty nook out? I'll provide cake.
I would love to, but I haven't got time.
You're sorting your own nook out.
We decided, I am.
You've got all your Christmas presents to make.
I've got all my Christmas presents
and your wardrobes to decorate.
And my wardrobes
and
to
your cupboards.
decorate. And my kitchen to upcycle.
Yeah.
And all of that sort of stuff. So when I finished all that, Mitch.
And you're doing your
know.
paragliding, your indoor kite flying, all that sort of stuff coming up.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do a parachute jump.
I do.
A parachute jump.
I want to
I'll
do a
film
tandem parachute jump. Then I don't forget to pull the cord.
Parachute
yes,
jump.
so you
Like
do it
on
with
a
an
bike?
instructor.
Oh, right. I was like, do you want to just practice how to parachute first before you and Diane on a tandem bike parachuting? I know we're trying to get content, but goodness gracious
what, we'd hit the ground and we'd be like, woof, out here.
Last time I rode a bike,
I could just visualise this plane opening the back and you two coming out on a bike.
pedaling out. We'll have to go off one of them big military planes.
Pedal
now.
faster, quick.
Wait, we're going to hit the ground. Yes, that's the point.
Pedal.
Well, get your votes in now if you'd like to see.
No, but I do.
Sign
I
the
do.
petition.
I'd booked in to do one many years ago.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to go to 35,000 feet and do a tandem. So you've got an instructor, you're strapped to an instructor, so they pull the cord and you just do that. And I was really excited. And the week before, I had my cancer diagnosis and they wouldn't let me do it.
Oh.
Because they said, we're not insured in case you decide not to pull the cord. Those were their words. Those were their words.
My goodness.
So I couldn't do it. I know, right? I was like, I'll pull it, I promise.
Wow.
I know.
Well, Now
Anyway,
I know what to get you
moving
for
on.
your birthday.
Yes.
Right, okay, so moving swiftly on, we're going to have a little look at some other bits and bobs, and we are going to come back to that download for you as well. Just wanted to mention, because you and Amanda, I could hear the excitement coming from that room about this.
Well, I had a bit of a minute, because Stephanie opened the door and she went, and I was like, oh, I'm a bit scared now. What have I done wrong?
What have you done?
And I went, I'm scared. She went, no, it's good. I was like, thank goodness for that. This, brilliant. Over 10% of a massive stock.
And it is a massive stock.
It's a huge stock. There's nowhere to park a tandem. It's that huge. It's taking up that much space.
You just said it like seeing E.T.
Yes, it would.
Double E.T.
Oh, no.
I can actually visualise it.
I can too. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Oh, David, you're funny. On a tandem. That's funny, particularly me on my.
I don't know which bit I find the funniest. You're both getting on the bike on the plane, or the bike coming out the back of the plane, and the parachute.
I'll tell you what, we'd be like that. We start pedalling and they open it up and we go out and we go, we haven't got any parachutes on yet. Go back. Reverse. Like the Flintstones, won't we?
Oh my goodness.
Right, come on.
Okay, so
Need to demonstrate this.
Absolutely. We're just going to quickly share with you the details of this one, because you definitely want to get it in your basket. We've lost it now. This is it. Right. This is shop storage. You're saving an absolute fortune when you're going for this one. It's brilliant.
So you're buying that and that, but you're not paying for any of the wallets.
Anything. If you go for two, if you go for two of these, you're saving £80.
Wow.
I know, and I would definitely be doubling up on this one, because you are going to get your small and your large, well, your extra large. These are your quilted, padded, and fully embroidered Turid Robin storage wallets. They are absolutely wonderful. They have been a firm favourite here within the Turid Robins and Highlight Crafts brands, but you can store everything from stamps, dies, all of your rice papers, whether it's going to be embossing folders inside here. And I love that they're so universal for literally everything.
Look at that.
So whether you're putting your rice paper on your magazine binders.
I like these magazine binders. Do we sell these as well?
We do.
I think we do, don't we?
We've got our metal dies,
clever.
Our magazines, we've got our charisma, and of course our reflections, our stencils. Because you're going to get the wallets included in here as well, you're actually going to get not only the two padded storage folders, you're going to get the wallets. You are going to get inside here, you've got your small, your medium, you also have your large and your extra large, all being universal to fit in this and the smaller one. Of course, these are for your smaller wallet, this is for your larger one.
Fantastic
That's
deal.
a great deal. $24.99 for this.
No.
Storage all day, every day for me.
Absolutely.
All day, every day. I love a bit of storage, and we're sharing with you new products almost every single day here at Highlight Crafts, almost every hour in some cases. So you want somewhere to store it all.
Yes, you do.
And this is the answer to it.
Also indexes for your micro studio.
Oh yes, indexes. We're always saying indexes. Print out your archive, print out your indexes, navigate that artwork easier and quicker and more efficiently, so you can get on with the crafting and enjoy the fun stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, right, so it's shop storage to go for that one. We'll come to it a little bit later on. Mel, is there anything you'd like to show to
yes,
coordinate with this?
I'd like to do the Mylar, because
Okay,
that
great.
makes sense, and then the cardstock, and then we'll go over to demo.
Well, again, when you talked about all those patterns in there, stencils, Mylar, you specifically was on a mission to source the correct Mylar to suit the job, and it was quite close to home, right?
It was quite funny, because our Bevy used to source product for us upstairs. She searched high and low, sat the juggler. She's just landed. I'm still in the air. Diane's just landed. Sorry. That was proper tickled. Just landed. Right, so sorry, I'm losing the plot now. Right, Melanie, focus. So she looked all over the place for the right Mylar for your scan and cut, and it turned out it was half an hour from where I lived in Blackburn, where they made it, which was brilliant. But it's 190 microns, so if you're cutting Mylar on your scan and cut, I want you to make sure that you've retacked your mat with stencil glue, so it's nice and sticky.
Okay.
Pop that on, and then put your cut amount, not your pressure, nothing to do with your pressure, take your cut amount to 0.5 millimeters. Because if you're cutting a stencil, because it's a moving blade and a moving platform, and you've got plastic on plastic, it's like the hardest thing.
Yeah.
So you want it to cut in one in one go, because if it goes round a second or third time and that Mylar is shifted by a fraction of a millimetre, it won't be in exactly the same place.
Right.
And you need it to cut in exactly the same place, otherwise you end up with stencil doesn't look right.
Okay.
So if your cut amount is basically your blade depth. So if you put it on 0.5 mil, because that's thinner than half a mil, it'll cut it in one go.
Oh, okay.
But you can put several on there. So if I'm doing a stencil, I would take the square away and cut the pattern in.
Yes.
Because then I'm not having to tape off either and mask off.
Yeah, and it'll stay within, of course, that surrounding
area.
Well,
it's a brilliant product, that.
Brilliant. Okay, and you could, if you want to, if you like 6x6 stencils, 4 out of each sheet if you want them.
Absolutely.
And then you can store them in your wallets. So shop Mylar to go for this one, $14.99 for 10 sheets. That's a phenomenal price. Where would you be able to buy 10 12x12 stencils for $14.99? You just wouldn't. That wouldn't exist. But it does here today for you, and you get to pick the designs. Definitely a high recommendation from Mel, of course.
Do you want to do that cardstock, and I'm going to go and get ready to demo.
Okie dokie. So we have for you the lights and darks. I'm going to share with you the darks ones here. This here is a pack of 50 sheets, 180 GSM, dark coloured core cardstock. Okay, 12x12 in scale for this one. Now in here you've got that wonderful regal opulent purple, the jet black, 12x12 black. God, it's so hard to come by. It's inside this pack for you. You've got the chocolate, you also have the clay grey colour, the deep ocean blue, that wonderful sky blue as well inside here, my personal favourite, the emerald green, and then you've got a vivid green along with 2 shades of red, like a deep red wine and a scarlet. Now you've got both of those inside here, 12x12 in size for you, 50 sheets in total. Highly recommended for use within, of course, your SVG cutting machines, your scan and cut, because it's not going to blunt the blade. Mel is very, very particular about cardstock when it comes to the scan and cut, and this one fits the brief perfectly. It's also at a great price for you, $27.99. Alternatively, or alongside, you might want to be shopping for the light combination of colours. This one is Shop Light. It's £27.99, and it's exactly that. It's all of your pops of colour. Perfect for this time of year. Maybe you've still got summer crafts, birthdays, anniversaries, events and occasions coming up in your summer months. We're not quite in autumn yet, we've still got a way to go. So enjoy crafting with some wonderful bright colours. I always find that when I work with bright coloured card, paint, papers, it's very elevating for your mood, and it's actually quite inspirational as well.
It's lovely, isn't it?
All of these bright colours are absolutely stunning. Now, all 12x12. 180 GSM, 50 sheets in total, $27.99, of course, before your club discount. All those prices displayed on your screen will be less at checkout. So take advantage.
Absolutely, take advantage.
Okay.
Right, so somebody was asking the other day what the new update is. I don't know. I need to ask Jonathan at Brother, and then I'll let you know what it is. But something I discovered yesterday. So yesterday, I taught an absolute beginner's class on scan and cut, and it was fabulous. So what we did was, when we went into our settings here and we went right down to the bottom and then went into premium functions, when you switch them on, you just switch them on, don't you? And then you don't think about anything else. But look at this. I didn't even know this was a thing. So you've got your emboss speed. So you can do your settings here. Now, I'm wondering whether this has come as part of an update at some point.
Well, I would say so.
Because I just update it and then try and find out what it is. It might just be a bug fix or something. But you can set your embossing speed here, your pressure. You can set the tool size, so 1.5 or 3 mil, which is brilliant. And you can also create an inward offset as well, which is fantastic. Now, whether you're going for your SDX 1200 or your Disney machine, I know, or your Disney machine, you can do that as well. So I just wanted to show you that, because I was like, oh, I haven't seen that before. No, in the middle of a beginner's class. Very professional. Right, so I've got my download on a USB. So we're going to retrieve the information because it's external, it's not built into the machine's memory. You're going to retrieve the data from the USB. You can send it by your downloads if that's what you prefer to do. Oh no.
You're talking of Disney machines, Mel.
Which blinking USB. Wrong USB, Melanie.
Wrong USB. Just while you sort that USB out, already we are allocating for your Disney scan and cut during this hour as well. and it's at a great price for you, and it's reduced as well. Shop Disney to go for this one. It is your brother Scan and Cut, and it is your Disney edition as well. £549.99 is the price you'll be paying today, and you're going to get your club discount and your points alongside the purchase there as well.
I need to go and get it. I was doing something for Sam this morning and I forgot to put the right USB back in.
I was going to go and get
Sorry.
USB. No
I'll be
problem
back in a minute.
See you in a minute. £777.77 was the initial and recommended retail price, of course, of this. It's your SDX. It is for you. I'm just reading on my screen here for you because my eyes have gone a little bit blurry today. I don't know what's going off. Your SDX 2240D with that one. This machine, of course, comes already pre-installed with your Disney images and icons in there as well, along with fonts, but it is all there for you to explore. Now, the Disney machines as well are absolutely fabulous. Mel was demonstrating with one not all that long ago, but this is at a great price for you. So take advantage of it. You're also going to get your free postage with that one too. So definitely well worth considering if you are in the market for a machine today and you are endeavouring on your scanner and cut journey. Just a little brief reminder for you as well of that download that we've got, absolutely flying for that one. It is Shop Boxes, $19.99, and we do have a giveaway for you today. Now, the giveaway code and the word you need to type into the comments is the word sunshine. Okay. What we're giving away, Mel?
Points, I believe.
Points. Okay.
Diane's in charge of that bit.
Right. Okay.
Pick a number.
Oh, don't do one on Amanda.
I'm going to pick a number that is. Can I go?
Pick a random number or?
Can I? Oh. Okay.
I don't know where I've put that USB.
Have to be a round number.
Can I pick 5?
Where's that USB?
Okay, so 5, and then can it have a 0 on the end and another 0?
Yeah.
So 500 points.
Yeah.
We can give away 500 points during this show.
Yes!
I like it when Diane's producing.
I'm
Let's give
really
away
sorry,
points.
I can't find the USB. Where have I put that?
Right. Okay.
Honestly, what's going on?
What's going on?
I've
Mel,
got all the
with your
USBs
usps?
off my desk and it's not here. And it's not in my life either. Look, it's not in my... Oh, hang on.
Madame Pouch. Hey, we've got another one here. Thank you so much for joining us. Whilst, of course, Mel's USBing, I'm just going to quickly have a little look at the comments as well. Oh, right.
It's in my pocket all the time.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
Carol, you popped sunflower in the comments. It's sunshine, my lovely. If you want to be entered into the 500 points giveaway.
Right. Okay. Panic over. Right, let's have a look at this. So I want to just show you the different ways that we've done this for you. So first of all, you can see, look, I save it as I go along. So once I've laid out a sheet with all the pieces, I just save it. So we're going to our designer boxes. You've got your USB contents on here. So you've also getting backing papers on this as well. Plus you get all of your files. So if we go to the flip top box, for example, you've got builder box. Okay, so this is what we call a net, where it's laid out like that. Now, when you put that onto your mat, you can't go much bigger with that, which is why I then went, okay, that's all right, but... and Aaron used to go, what? I'm like, I need it as individual pieces as well, please. So you can go into, it's not that one, is it? Is it might be that one? Yes, so we've separated it out, can you see? So now you can make that as big as your mat, that to match, that to match, and that to match. Now then, the other day we realised that you can actually, I think this was probably an update for Canvas as well, you can resize as a percentage in Canvas. So if you've got a CM machine, you, instead of having to bring everything on and pile it and group it and resize it, ungroup it, save it, if you send your files from Canvas Workspace to here, you can change it as a percentage before you do that, which is brilliant. Then you've got all your decorative edges. So these are your matte layers, basically, but you've now got a new decorative edge. So you've now got brand new nesting shapes, brand new apertures, brand new frames, brand new sentiment plaques, all of that.
So it's not just boxes?
No. Then you also get, I was involved, of course it's not, then you get all your pattern panels, and you get a second set of patterned panels, okay? So you're getting all of that for all of the boxes. But this is what blew me away. Let me just take everything back to where it was before, because I was using this machine yesterday, obviously, look. Right, so the other thing that you've got, which is absolutely crazy, because this is even better value now, is you also get an embellishment toolkit. So in here, you've got 3D flowers. You've got 3D flower, 3D peony, ballerina, You've got balloons, birds, bows, buckles, butterflies, candles, coffee beans, courts, cufflinks, decoupage roses, all of this. Rings, flourishes, foliage, you've got milk jugs to go with your teapot, you've got hot drink sentiments, you've got all sorts of different SVG files on here. Teddy bears, wedding bouquets, to the best dad, a watch, all of that as well, which is incredible. So, first things first, get those USBs out of the way.
Quite a few there, Mel.
There's quite a few there. So, let me show you what it looks like when you've cut one out. I actually don't need to go into a lot of detail with this because all of that education is available, okay?
Yeah, you can sit back and watch it
Which is amazing. So go to Cutting Craftorium website, click on the product, and we've put a link there that will take you to all of that education for $19.99.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
That's bonkers, isn't it? So when you're doing the cupcake holder, for example, you will cut it out. Now, one thing I will say is I haven't tried changing these into score lines, but I'm sure you could. So a lot of people don't like perforation lines. However, if it is a valley fold, you have to use a perforation line, because if you score with your blade and you try and fold it, so your scores in between my two little fingers there, and you try and score it that way, the card that you've cut there scrunches up. So it has to be for a mountain.
Okay.
So your score line needs to be at the top and you're folding away. If you're doing a V fold like that, you have to use a perforation line. So just think about that before you start changing them.
Got it.
But this is what the net looks like, okay? Now you could resize that a little bit. You probably get about 40 or 50 different sizes, but it's not as resizable as if you use the individual elements. And then this is your mat layer. So your mat layer is then going to sit on top of there like that. You've got your little tabs. These are your dividers. Right here, I'll use these. So your dividers. So I would stick a divider on here first, and then you put this over the top. That's why it's got the little slit. Nails. Honestly, I hate these nails. You've got to go in like that. So you put it underneath, and that will then divide that base.
Right.
So you'll have one box in there and one box in there, okay? But then you get all your patterned panels. So you get this pattern, but you've got a choice of 30 different patterns, okay? So you can then put that on there.
That's crazy.
So you could have that with 30 different patterns.
I must say,
so you know when some of the suppliers at Create and Craft used to bring a set of dies and they brought the pattern panels to make the box. Yeah. You've got the option to have all of that.
You'd be paying thousands for this
in
dies. Absolutely thousands.
So that goes there. Now a tab always goes to a straight edge. You never put a tab to a tab. So that will fold up and stick there. That will fold up and stick there, obviously, before you decorate it. Then you've got your panel for your front and your panel for your sides, like that. So it then creates that cupcake holder. Then you do another one and you do them back to back, and that gives you 4. Now, the other year, I got some glass jars, and we sell lots of those, glass jars, and I made a hot chocolate mix, and then I made a cake mix, and I did a chocolate cake mix, and a Victoria sandwich cake mix, and put all the ingredients in a jar, and then you tip it out, add your eggs and your milk, and it bakes.
Oh, okay,
so it was really, really cool. You could do 4 little ones like that in here, so it doesn't have to be the milk cartons, it's just a really good carrier. Okay, and you could actually use it for your crafty stuff if you wanted to. I was going to say, you could put
glue pots in there.
Yeah, you could.
Be all sorts.
Absolutely. Stuff that you use all the time. But for me, and I hope for you, this is where we're going to take it to, because the patterns aren't just for using on the boxes. And this is where, when you go into Canvas Workspace, and I know a lot of people go, oh, I don't like Canvas Workspace, it's scary. Don't be scared of it. It's very, very logical and it's very methodical, but it enables you to take these patterns and put them into any panel, which is brilliant. So if you took that panel into Canvas, you can put this pattern into that panel. And there are videos showing you how to do that. There's also videos showing you how to do that on our YouTube channel. I think it's called Switching Up Your Stencils, the class that we did, and it's free, so go and check that out as well. Right, David, choose me a pattern, love.
Can I choose a pattern?
You can choose a pattern. So you've got Baroque, geometric or floral. You make your choice.
Oh my goodness,
Which
now
would you
you're
like?
asking.
I know.
So you're going to cut one now during the show?
No, I'm going to show you how to put this in any shape.
Oh, okay, right. With that then, can I go with...
Go with whatever you like.
What's on the other... Wait, what?
We've only got like another 20 minutes left.
I like that one.
That one, number
Can
2.
I use that one?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so USB into my computer.
Into the computer.
In the computer.
Remember, you can still get yours. It is shop boxes. It's under £20. It's $19.99. A lot of people asking as well, is this the same content from the initial or the original USB that you had previously purchased? It is, but of course, if you have got that one, you can still watch, enjoy, and get all of your elements on the show. But if you haven't, then yeah, maybe you thought about it at the time and you didn't have the budget for it.
Exactly.
For under £20, you can take advantage of the whole lot.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and the education's on there as well for you to watch for free.
I know. And you get your discount, and it's instant.
Craft with it at the same time
So
as
you don't have to wait for the postman to turn up either. Right, so importing the file in. So we go to SVG. Link to video Mel just mentioned in comments. See our Diane. I'll tell you, she's on it. It is called switching up your stencil.
Switching up your stencil lesson.
So SVG, choose file. That's going to open up your computer for you. Okay, so if you save them in your downloads, if you don't want to put them on a USB, you can do that as well. But if I scroll down and find the USB, I've got my 45 designer boxes. So if I go into bespoke patterns and I go into floral and I go into pattern number 2 and I press OK, that pattern will then appear on that screen. Okay, so first of all, you've got your outside edge and then you've got all your detail on the inside.
Right.
So when you want to put this pattern into another shape, this is how you're going to do it. So first of all, the way that the Scan and Cut sees this is a square with all those as individual pieces sat on top. Now, if we did what we call compounding, where we digitally punched that through, before we sold it to you, you wouldn't be able to do what we're doing now. You won't be able to get to all of that detail and manipulate it. So first of all, you've got your stencil like you would have it. That could be a card front easily, couldn't it?
Okay.
But all of this is individual. So you can start to really play around with this and get lots of things out of this particular one. But for now, what we're going to do is we are now going to compound this. So we're going to go to edit and we're going to go down to process overlap, and it's going to digitally punch all that detail through that back panel. Okay, so then it means that we'll have one that you can cut into your card, and one that you can cut out of your card. Now sometimes it'll take quite a while like that. Don't worry about it, just let it do its thing. So if I grab that now, move that out of the way, that can be my card front now.
Got you.
And then all of this here we can then group together, and that will cut into your cardstock. Okay, so you could have that cut into the top of one of the boxes if you wanted to. Okay,
oh, I see.
Because there's no outside edge now, so it'll cut it in. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Now
let's just see what happens if I ungroup this and just do this. If I remove kind of that piece is the edge, I think. So let's have a look. Let's try it. Yeah, look at this, David. So I can move all these pieces, these open spaces out, and create something completely different.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, now if we compounded them before we sold them to you, you wouldn't be able to do this, and that's why we don't.
That's
Quite
the
frankly,
then.
that's the difference. That's why we don't. So you can see now, you start to open all of this up and it looks completely different.
Yeah, I like this.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah, that's really good.
Right, so let's get rid of all of that for now and let's bring this in. So say I want to put that shape into a heart shape, for example. Okay, so I go into my basic shapes. I'm going to move this out of the way. This is my favourite thing. I love doing this. If you just bring on the basic heart, so all the shapes that are in your Scan and Cut basic shape wise are all in canvas. So I'm going to stretch it out a little bit because I like that kind of heart.
The folk heart.
The folk art heart, that's the one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and I'm going to align it so it's centrally vertically, and align it so it's centrally horizontally, so I know it's in the middle of there. Then I'm going to select the heart. Now it thinks the heart has gone behind it, so it's put it behind it already. What I need to do is send this bit to the back. Right, hang on, give us a minute. Right, bear with. Right, let's do that. Right, just duplicate this. Forget that bit, just duplicate it. There we go. Right, we've got that. So I'm going to put that in the middle of there again now, like so. and I'm going to align it again just because I like to do that because I'm fussy and it has to be right. Centrally vertically, centrally horizontally. And then I'm going to send this to the back. So I'm going to click on the heart, make sure the heart's selected, right click and send behind, because we're not punching the heart through the pattern, we're punching the pattern into the heart. Okay, so that's how you're going to think about it. So when we now select both of those and go to edit and remove overlap, it will then put that pattern in that heart or any other shape. Look at that, David.
Oh my goodness, it's punched it straight. So does it close the edge?
Let me do it again.
So I'm reading some comments at the same time.
I know you are. So let me just undo that again. So we've divided the pattern first, which is really important. You then put your heart and align it. You then, with your heart selected, right click and send it to the back, just like you do with Minecraft Studio. And then you grab both of those, you go to edit and you remove overlap. And all that changes is you'll see the heart bit go darker. You see there, it's gone darker. And then when you move it, it's put that pattern in that heart.
Oh, wow.
Diane's doing what I do when she's doing Minecraft Studio. I'm like, okay, that's good.
So,
right.
So if you were to then cut that now,
it will cut in.
So it would be like when you've got your tattered lace dies and you don't use the outline die. Oh wow, that would look amazing.
Now, if you want to cut it out, you can also do that, which is why I duplicate it first. So if you go to edit and create an offset function, so let's do 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters is 0.0, that one. And we want it outward, and we want to delete the original.
This is fascinating.
So now I can take that and put that round there, and then that will cut out.
Oh, everyone at home, you need to try this. And this is free. The software is free to use.
Absolutely.
It's on the internet.
Yep.
Loads of you getting involved in the comments and absolutely loving the show. Thank you so much, everybody. Got a lovely question in from Sarah Brennan as well. It's wonderful to have you with us this morning. Thank you for shopping with us. Hi all. Are there any tutorials on changing the panel? Oh, sorry, it's just flown down. Bear with me. It always does this when I start reading it.
You start reading it, and then all these comments come in, and you're like chasing it, aren't you?
I was on a roll with that comment then. Right, sorry, Sarah. Hi all. Are there any tutorials on changing the panel patterns, please? Also, which of the club lessons for Scan and Cut covers Canvas Workspace, please? And having great fun watching you this morning.
Thank you very much. Right, so first question, because I've forgotten it already.
Okay, so the first part of the question was, are there any tutorials on changing the panel patterns?
Yes, so you do it like this.
This is it.
So on your download, you will get the blank pattern boxes, and you'll get a square, and then or whatever shape it is, and then an outside edge. The outside edge is the one that helps you cut it out.
Yes.
The inside one is that you put your pattern into. So, for example, let's just move that out of the way. If you want to put a pattern from a panel, so say it's an octagonal panel, you'll bring on the file that's on that download. You will do exactly what we've just done. So you'll edit and align it centrally, vertically and horizontally, because you want the pattern to be even. You then click off it, click onto that, right click and send it behind. So well, let me show you what happens if we don't do it that way. So if we don't send the octagon to the back, but we do that process of remove overlap, you'll get that.
Oh, okay. I don't mind
it's punched the octagon through the pattern.
So, but can we still cut that if we wanted to?
Absolutely.
I like that.
Now, the other thing you could do with that is weld it. That's probably a better one to do. So if you do that, you can then weld that to there, and then you've got that, and then you can cut the other one inside, and you've got an aperture.
Lovely. So you've got.
I remember
you've got the heart in that.
I know. Honestly, it's one of those things. You know when you do hot foil, and then you've got the pattern left over, and then you do that onto a piece of toner, the waist, and then you do that, and then you do another piece, and you put that into it, and it just keeps giving you another one every time. It's a bit like that.
Yeah, that's like.
So going back to that for you, Sarah, we're going to right-click this one and send it behind. Nothing changes on your screen, so it doesn't look any different when you send it behind. But if I click off it and go onto here, it's now behind because it's selecting the
It's
box
like a layer.
first.
Yeah. Okay, so it's behind
So
it.
sorry, my voice is shocking.
Don't apologise.
We're going to grab both of those. We're going to go to edit and we're going to remove overlap. And then when we move that, it's put it in there.
Yeah, that's just so
So
special.
that's how you do it.
Wow. And then I guess you could have loads of those
Yep.
and make a stencil out of that
Absolutely.
octagonal poinsettia pattern.
Correct.
Yeah, that's where I'm like started to
I mean,
become
you could
obsessive
have
with
that
it.
cut into the middle of your card,
Yeah.
couldn't you? Or you could have
Absolutely.
two of them down the side of your card. It just keeps giving. It's one of the most incredible programs. And because I've had the opportunity to learn it inside out over the last 9.5 years, and because I've worked with such good graphic designers over the years, including now, because Becca's on cameras, she's like that, flicking her
Very
hair.
careful.
Like, yes, you look like
Toss.
Glinda then from Wizard, like that. Yes, that's what. Oh, you've got to do that. Becky, give me the
nailed it.
camera. Please do
Absolutely
that.
not.
Ready? If you haven't seen Wicked, the naughty character who's supposed to be the good witch, Glinda, this is what she does. Ready? That's brilliant. Thank you, Becky.
Wow.
That's fabulous.
Becky,
I
you've got
can't do
that
that.
down to a
I'd have to
T.
do this.
Yeah, that's the one I'd have to do. Also, as well, Sarah
brilliant.
did mention in her question as well.
Yes.
Also, which of the club lessons for Scan and Cut covers Canvas Workspace,
Okay,
please?
I haven't done a full club lesson on Canvas Workspace, but I think every class, apart from the last, did I take you in the last one? Yes, I did in the last one. I think every class we've gone into Canvas Workspace. And that was really important because I know that people are like, oh, I'm not there yet. Yes, you are. Because nothing is too complicated when you break it down into simple steps. Okay, and I have this brain that works sometimes very logically. So when I said to you then, for example, we're not, and I have all these little analogies going on. So when I said to you, we're not punching the not an octagon, what do you call it? Hexagon. I can never remember that name. Punch that through the panel. We want to put the detail through the octagon. That's how my brain works. So if you've got a die and a piece of card on the flat part of the die, it's not going to cut.
Yeah.
But if you put that card underneath the die, at the back of it, it will then cut into that panel. So I have all these little analogies going on. Now we've got one more club lesson to go. So I could do Canvas Workspace.
Yeah.
And we could do that, a whole look around Canvas Workspace, because there's so much stuff you can do. And it's really interesting because I remember when we first brought this out and Canvas first came out, actually, and I was like, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to know that. I don't want to sit in front of my computer and craft, because I'm just not technically minded at all. And then one afternoon on Saturday, I can remember it clear as day, it was pouring down outside and I had nothing to do. And I thought, right, you know what? I'm going to sit with my laptop and have a play. I live in Canvas now because it enables you to do lots of different things. So, for example, let's think what I can do to show you. Right, let's say...
Can I quickly ask you a question, Mel, if that's
yes,
okay?
You can.
I've got the lovely Timothy joining us
Hi,
for
Timothy.
the show. And he was asking, he's saying he's looking at the SDX models of the Scan and Cut, but he was just a little bit unsure of which to go for. Now, we've got a couple of minutes on the show. Would you be able to just cover what you would think would be the best advice for Timothy today?
Timothy, I think first of all, it depends on, first of all, your budget. Secondly, what size of screen you would like, because this is the larger screen.
Okay.
And thirdly, what content you would like. Okay, so those are the three things. Because an SDX, they're all the same machine. It's just the functionality is all the same. It's just the fact that you've got different content. Now, on the SDX 1200 and the Disney one, you will get, well, I can't remember what you get in the Disney box because I haven't done that one very often. So I'll talk to you about this one. You get a low-tech mat and a standard mat. You get your stylus and your spatula. You get your regular auto blade. So this is full auto connectivity. You also get your fabric auto blade and you get your drawing pen holder and your pens. Inside the machine's memory, you've got 1,303 images, icons, shapes and phrases that you can resize a minimum of 250 different sizes. You've also got 17 full fonts and 100 quilt blocks. If I was you sitting there now and I could go for this today, I absolutely would, because on top of that we are going to give you the 2 years worth So all 24 issues of the Tattered Lace digital magazine, which has thousands of projects in it, classes to go along with them, and all the content from the card blank to the topper, all of it. And it's absolutely phenomenal value for money. It's worth £720.
Wow.
So you're buying a machine at £499, then you take your discount off, then you get your points back, there's no postage, and you get all of that £720 worth of content thrown in. This would be my choice.
Absolutely, it would be your choice throughout.
The Tattered Lace one's gone.
It's gone now.
Completely. And the other one, the 135, has less content. I think it's got 862, I think. But it does have the larger screen. So that's the difference between them. It's the content and what comes in the box.
Thank you for sharing that.
These hours go far too quickly.
It's far too quickly. And of course, you can also join Mel on a Tuesday as well with the, of course, Scan and Cut shows. Now, the Disney machine, 50% of that is now gone into baskets. So if it's in your basket, congratulations. Do make sure to check those out, though. And you'll see inspiration continue here at Highlight Crafts featuring the machines.
You will, absolutely.
Right, should we draw a winner?
Yes, let's draw a winner. And then we're doing resin.
We are doing resin.
We're doing resin.
And I've done something different.
Exciting winner is...
So Barbara B, congratulations. Fabulous, thank you so much for joining. You'll receive a message from us.
Fantastic.
And you have got 500 points to spend at your leisure on Highlight Crafts. Please don't forget to check out your baskets. And also don't forget to join us. In 5 minutes time, we're going to be through in that studio sharing with you a resin hour. And then after that, I've got Lemon Lane with you doing some wonderful sewing, making some cushion panels. Let's do it together. So join me for that one and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Fantastic.
Bye.
Bye.